you had just gotten done annihilating the fleet as the team had split in two. Drez, Switch, and Ryder had gone to defend the corridor between you and the approaching corpse fleet who were coming from the front side of the ship. While the three brainiacs of the group, Newell, Wesley, and Cypher, went back to engineering and took control of the vessel and decided to use the massive super weapon against the corpse fleet that was around you. And you destroyed almost every single one of them before Admiral Serovox used his necromantic powers to take control of the Stellar Degenerator from you. Strange, shadowy vestiges have descended over every aspect of the Stellar Degenerator around her. You can almost see it like waves, like of water, like the surface of an ocean, kind of ebbing and flowing and moving up and down through the surfaces of the floor. You see shimmering shadows that continue to move in and out of the walls around you. And every now and then, like a face with like glowing eyes will pop up, and almost like in a silent scream, and then the skull will disappear into the wall. It's like the entire ship around you has come alive with necromantic power.
That's not good.
No bueno.
Switch and Drez decide to hold the line.
You should really just fall back there, Ryder. Leave this to the big boys. It looks like you guys have this well in hand. I'm gonna go see what the others are doing.
He takes off.
Move them into position to hold the line.
Instigates haste circuit and tucks tail.
Hold the door.
You rush back into the upper levels of engineering and reunite with your four allies there.
And it feels so good.
It feels good. And you see that your three allies are there struggling with the computers. The same necromantic energies have covered the consoles, and whenever any of you reach out to try and grab hold of the controls and whatnot, spectral hands come up and grab you, and like there's an electrifying feeling as they grab onto your hands, forcing you to jerk your hands away.
Damn, guys, I thought you had control of this situation. We were out there defending you from all the baddies.
We did. It just all of a sudden.
It's some baddies.
I have a necrographed heart. Can we use this for anything?
You pull out, it's still beating.
Yeah. I do. I take the beating heart and I get closer to the electronics and stuff. Mm-hmm. Does it let my hand pass through holding the beating heart?
It doesn't, but it does have a unique effect on the heart. As you get close to the necromantic energies, there's like little light diodes and stuff on the heart itself. They start to grow a little bit brighter, and the heart actually picks up the beating, picks up the pace just a bit.
Oh, that's freaky. Okay, I put that back in my bag. I don't want to play with that toy anymore. Gosh, I'm like rummaging through my backpack and stuff, looking through all the stuff I have.
Hey, Newell.
Do we have to like get to the bridge or something?
Is there anything you know about this necromantic crap that you can figure out how to get past it?
I was looking through spells, but I guess I could try some sort of
Oops, sorry.
I don't know. What kind of check
That's
is that?
exactly what you needed, Michael.
Yes, I was clicking on it to find out what the hell silver ash dust does. But, does it do anything? You sprinkle it across.
You sprinkle across as the dust hits. It's like little neon, like a neon. You know, the brake sticks, the little neon lights, and it all lights up across the console, and then eventually fades.
Oh, that was cool. Save that for later.
Yes, Allie, if you'd like to make a mysticism check.
Okay.
Oh, is that all it takes?
Wait, was the wall of fire, wasn't that against I mean, I could light everything on fire.
Can I set the whole ship on fire?
Of course, you'll crit it. My measly 27.
The little immersion stops. She rubs her chin and thinks for a moment and goes, "Aha! I know exactly what this is." You realize that Severot, what the hell is his name?
Sephiroth? Wait, what?
I'm going to keep screaming. Serovox. Let me write that in here. Serovox. And I misspelled it. Serovox. Serovox is notoriously, he is infamous as being an incredibly powerful necromancer, among other skills. You realize he has invoked a powerful ritual that he has cast from wherever he is located at, and used that to infuse the entire ship with necromantic energy, which has enabled him to take control of it and override your control of the ship.
Can I do this? Repair damage to a starship systems. I mean, it's technically not damage.
Yeah, I'd say that one doesn't apply right now. And
Okay.
I think you need to be able to touch it safely
Okay.
to apply your miracle touch.
Gotcha. All right, guys. I'm
Later, later.
out of ideas.
What do I know about breaking said whatever he has done?
Well, there's always the easy and straightforward, the one that you would know about any ritual. Just there's usually some kind of symbol or act that's involved, disrupting the the components that were used to create the effect would dispel it. If you could find a mystical power source big enough, you might be able to do your own ritual if you know that kind of magic to cast a more powerful version of the spell to take control back. If you could get close enough to the source, in the immediate area, you can use dispel magic to dispel magical effects in the immediate area, although you don't have a version of that spell powerful enough to apply to the whole ship.
well, you could at least
I was like, do you
get
even
us back
have
the control
spell?
panels, right?
Yeah, in
Let's
short,
do this.
good.
Can you dispel magic?
I don't have
And
spell magic.
oh, you don't have dispel magic? Well, screw that then.
Yeah. Can Timex touch it? Does anything happen to Timex if he reaches down and touches the control?
That's a good question.
I got a gremlin I could release on him, and that would probably mess with him pretty good.
Just don't feed him after midnight and get him wet.
I don't know what would happen, but
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you could always let loose a gremlin in the ship and see what kind of damage it can do.
But we needed the ship. That was the
Yeah.
they convinced us that we needed to keep it.
I mean, we could lock him in the control room, and he would mess with whatever they were doing until we could find him. But we might have some things to fix afterwards.
Yeah.
Well,
The
if Timex can touch it, I want to do this.
Ooh.
Drone meld.
I've got a psychokinetic hand. Would that pass through their hands? That mess with their stuff? Or my unseen servant?
you imagine that the unseen servant and the telekinetic hand, as not being living entities, probably could pass through the field without being affected. And you're not so sure about using the Timex. So there is a chance that using Timex may shield you from the effect, but you're not sure until you try.
And I have a healing jump bot, but I don't think that would fix things. I mean, it's
Well-
supposed to fix, like...
Humans.
No, it's supposed to fix a switch, too.
Yeah, it can work on machines as well.
Okay. So let's do this. Why don't you try your unseen servant or your mystical hand first? And if that doesn't work, I'll jump inside Timex and
Unseen servant can't do technical things.
Okay, but my psychokinetic hand is good, right?
That I don't know.
That's a good question. Let's double check that.
Could the unseen servant go push an off button? I mean,
Yes, like it can do simple things, but it can't like work a computer.
right. No, I get that. No hacking, but
So pulling up psychokinetic hand, you point your finger at the target object, gaining the ability to lift it or move it at will from a distance. As a move action, you can propel the object as far as 15 feet in any direction through the spell, though the spell ends at the distance between you and the object ever exceeds the range. You can't perform complex operations such as firing a gun or using a computer, but you can shut a mechanical door or lid and work simple buttons to open and close automated doors or trigger an alarm.
Okay.
So what you could do is, like, if you have to open a door or something along the way, you could use the hand so that you can open it without having to touch the controls and harm yourself. But you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to take control of the computers.
Right. Off
Okay.
work, on buttons work, nothing else.
All right. So I'm gonna try the drone meld. That's like, I'm gonna try it. Timex, let's meld. And I hit a button on Timex's back, and you see Timex just kind of unfold like an origami piece of.
Do we hear the Transformers like?
Yeah, you're like, and he opens up, and you see, and I just kind of like jump inside and reach into where his hands are, and now I can actually manipulate his hands as if they were mine, because I'm like literally wearing him like a mech. And I'm going to attempt to do an engineering to regain control over the control panel there.
Okay.
Will a 42 do it? Boom!
Hello.
Roll 20.
Yeah. All right. And for your second roll, I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, crap.
Here comes roll 20.
Because apparently critting wasn't good enough.
Alright. This sucks. Saving throw?
Does light
Yep.
bubble make any difference? He's got that on.
No, told you.
Thank you, roll 20, for saving my plot.
Ah.
So you reach down, and there's a moment of elation as your hands kind of passes, the hands of your, the transformed Timex passes through the field, and okay, nothing's happening. You start working on the computer system. You immediately start going to gain control of the system. It's gonna happen, and then suddenly the field starts creeping up over the arms of Timex, and you being inside of the device, it starts electrocuting the hell out of you.
Thanks for taking the highest roll I've ever rolled.
You take 23 points of electricity damage.
Ouch. Alright.
Feel that? That's the basement collapsing.
Yeah. 23, huh?
But, however, because you crit your engineering check, I will give you the opportunity to do one thing. What do you want to do with that one roll?
So do I have any idea like where he is?
You don't right now.
Okay, then that's the one thing I want to do is locate him on the ship.
Okay. So you take control of the sensors and you run a scan of the ship. You pick up, you get a good idea of the undead forces scattered throughout the center of the ship. There are a few different units in different places, but you do locate exactly where the Admiral is at, and he is on the command deck right now. Not only that, but because you crit that roll, you pick up heavy necromantic energy signatures, arcane signatures coming from the actual flight deck. So
Okay.
not only is that where he's at, that is where he is running their ritual at, that he has used to take control of the degenerator.
Okay. I fall back. I slam into the ground. I'm kind of passed out for a second. And then when I come to, I'm like, I see dead people. In the control deck, the flight deck, he's there. That's where he's casting the magic. Help get Timex off me.
The control deck of
Good job, kid.
Thanks. That stuff has a nasty aftertaste.
That's just the metal taste in your mouth. That'll go away after a while.
Yeah.
Can't I be like, what are you doing on the floor? Get up and get back in there.
Help me
Get up off of that floor and dig
tried.
until you feel better.
I reach over, I get my hand up and hit the button, and Timex just kind of ejects me out, pops up, and closes up again. And,
When he returns to his robot form, his drone form, he stops and shakes his head.
whatever. Yeah, sorry about that, pal.
Can we tell anything that they're doing with their ship? Are they just trying to like power it up and take control, or are they trying to do anything more complicated?
It actually, that is a good question. So they are, based on what you can see on the readings, because it's not like the displays have stopped showing you what the ship's doing. You can tell that they've changed trajectory of the ship, and they're actually drifting out towards the very slim, very small remainder of the corpse fleet that is floating around you. The one or two ships that you managed to not destroy in the previous encounter. What you also pick up as you're looking at the displays, the immense defense systems that were protecting the entire system of the Gate of the 12 Suns. Many of them have been destroyed at this point, and they're starting to fall off. So, despite the damage that you and the system had done to the corpse fleet, it looks like they've got the upper hand at the moment, even in their decrepit state.
The upper hand on what?
The upper hand on the entire situation. So, there were enough of the corpse fleet ships left, and all the defenses of the star system have been destroyed, so they're not going to be taking any more out. So at the moment, they have control of the ship, and they have control of the space around you, even if just tenuously.
So we need to get to that flight deck.
Yeah, you do need to get to the bridge flight deck, yeah.
What
you did also...
Starfinder? And
what was
let
that?
them know what's happening? Like, should we try to reach out to Starfinder and let them know what's happening? Maybe we can get a whole fleet of starships over here.
That's probably not a good idea. The fewer people know about this degenerator, the better.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
If we tell the Starfinder Society about this thing, they're going to want to keep it and use it as a weapon.
Yeah, well, not until I save my parents.
Well, no, we're going to save your parents, and then we're going to destroy the damn thing.
Yeah, I guess.
One other useful bit of information you did get from that roll, because I'd mentioned you could see where the undead were. Earlier, you had locked down a lot of the routes to force them to come down this central corridor with the two landings and whatnot, the two sides. So a lot of them are still being focused there. Another path to the front side of the ship that you had not uncovered before with your previous rolls, but you were able to identify now. If you just choose not to go through the oncoming offense, you could go through the lower engineering bay, and there is a rail system that a lot of the maintainers for the ship would use to move back and forth through the degenerator without going through the major thoroughfares.
That's kind of what I was going to ask. If this thing's as huge as it is, how far of a hike is it to get to the bridge?
Well, the bridge is 6 miles away, so it's probably not a total, because the whole thing is six miles long. So you're probably somewhere in the rear section, so it's probably like around 5 to 5.5 miles away. But that's 5.5 miles through what you know are the corpse fleet forces coming at you. Now there were other corpse fleet elsewhere in the ship, but those weren't the ones that were coming towards you.
All right. So the fastest way there would be to take the rail systems.
Yes, but you don't know a whole lot about the lower section of engineering, so there is an unknown factor there.
Are there any obvious, or do I know anything about this is what we've been working on? Are there any, reboot buttons or off buttons or cancel buttons?
Can we press Control Alt Delete?
No, leave my servant and just continually push this while we're gone.
No, unfortunately, there's no big reset button.
Do something.
Mash Control Alt Delete.
There's no cancel button. Just keep pushing that.
Just press Escape.
Well, frankly, that seems really unrealistic.
There's nothing.
Every massive system has a reboot button.
Or a.
Where's the thermal exhaust port on this ship?
Yeah.
Eject something.
There's got to be like a 3-meter hole somewhere.
Exactly.
Something that'll screw with them for long enough that we have time to do things.
All right. I vote we take the rail system because it'll get us there the quickest.
Obviously.
I agree.
Yep, just to make sure you guys are aware of all your decisions. So if you choose to fight partway through the oncoming forces, you do know there's the teleportation route that the other guy had fled through. So you could fight to that and teleport forward, or use the rail system like you're thinking about doing right now. I just want to make sure you remember all of your options.
Well, how far away is that teleporter?
It's a mile away from where you are now.
And do we even know how to operate that thing?
That's
Do
a
we
great
know?
question.
We have Newell. She doesn't roll below a 30.
Oh, shut up.
And,
Thanks you for the entire
and can we operate the teleporter, or is that controlled by the necromantic energy as well?
That's a great question.
The rail system could be controlled by it as well.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
That
really
is.
just everything.
What's that?
Well, they
Can
clearly
they control
have.
everything?
They're controlling a 6-mile wide area.
They put a Game Shark on the Degenerator, and now they're using their cheat codes.
Game Genie. I'm gonna find that bastard.
All right. I say we take the rail system because that is way cooler than just teleporting somewhere. And we can have chase scene on it. We could be like on the outside of the rails fighting.
Dr. Jones! Dr. Jones!
I was thinking, give me a couple of minutes, I could mount some blaster to these things.
I like it. Let's do it.
To the rails.
To the rail.
To the rails. Okay.
Choo-choo.
I trust you can cut this time
Hey.
at least in half.
Let me grab
Rider
two.
to Dres. Rider to Dres. We're heading toward the rail system. It's about 4 decks below you. Meet up with us. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you managed to find a service elevator to take you the 4 levels lower to the where you saw the round system was going to be. And thanks to Newell's psychokinetic hand, you're actually able to open up the terminal and get onto the elevator and control it without electrocuting any of you.
What
Yeah.
about make whole? It restores objects. That fix
I thought that just made a big hole in things.
Like Acme hole, reach
Yeah.
in,
that.
and a hand comes out like a mile down the road.
You travel down and the lights get dimmer and whatnot, and the whole ship gets just a little bit grimier. You know how it goes when you go lower on in a ship and you get into the engineering levels and whatnot, the mechanical levels. Things are just not quite as nice as they would be up in the common areas. And the service elevator.
It's your opinion. I happen to like it down in the engineering.
All right, so you get into Cypher's territory.
There you go. Now you're talking.
This is where the
There's
Yosoki live.
ripping on my hair, is there?
Don't worry, pretty boy.
Smudge on your nose right there.
The screeching service elevator comes to a clanking stop, and the one of those rolling gate doors kind of you throw it up in front of you, and there's only like a 10-foot wide entrance into a larger box room with all box-shaped room with a couple of doors off to the east. I'm getting ready to move you guys onto another map, and a larger door to the west, and you see all sorts of mechanical devices around you. So this is the room that the elevator lets out to on the lower level. So you see some humming, looks like some kind of energy generating type machinery up here. Some crates and some odd machinery that you don't recognize, but looks similar to what you've been seeing across the ship, if a little bit less well kept. And a couple of doors off to the right, and then a larger set of doors off to the left there.
Is this stuff covered in?
Are these the larger doors? Or?
Those are larger doors, and then you see 2 smaller doors over here.
So is this equipment down here also covered in necrographic energy?
Yes. Yeah, everything is.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing has consumed the entire ship.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
But I do want, so the things like the crates over here, those are not covered in the same energy. It's only the mechanics and.
Can we search through all the crates and stuff, see if there's anything useful?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. You absolutely can.
Let's do that.
You have found some loot.
Can't you just look through these walls?
Oh yeah.
Can't you just screw with Mike's mod?
Yeah, he gave us an X-ray.
Ryan, he keeps. Okay, do I see anything in the chests or through the walls?
In the chest, you actually see the one of them has looks like the one on the right had foodstuffs that has long ago expired, obviously. The left one is actually much more useful to you. You find 256 UPBs, Right in here, 256 UPBs. You find 3 of the healing tier 3 ones.
Nice.
Nice.
We have 25,000 UPBs.
You guys need to build something with that.
Yeah, we do.
We'd build a ship, but you'd take it away.
Well, that's the best way to spend them. And where's my notes? Where'd my notes go? You find a treasure bundle,
Dun dun dun.
and this one is actually a weapon for Newell.
Ooh.
I do not. I did lose my notebook. I had it sitting here with all the stuff that I had prepped, and I can't find it. So it's the next upgrade level for the pistol that you're using, according to your level. So I think the one you've got. Come on, roll 20.
Just add 2 weapon die roll.
So you get a choice here. So you've got that Needler crossbow, and you've got the azimuth laser crossbow. That azimuth laser crossbow, that was the level 1 weapon. So you can put that up to I believe it's the level 10 or 11 version. Or you can upgrade that Needler crossbow to, I think it's the level 9 or 10 version.
Let's do the regular crossbow for now, since I don't have anything prepped for the other one.
Okay.
By regular, do you mean the laser crossbow?
Yeah,
Yes.
the laser crossbow. Don't ask. It's just awesome.
I was like, neither of those is regular.
Then not the one I have to put stuff in the Needler thing.
Yeah.
I don't have anything made for that. So Steven says he'll find it in the book. He's running upstairs to grab it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll let Steven take care of it. So yeah, you also get the. You guys can divvy up the. Those are the tier 3 healing ones, the healing serums.
I'll take one of those if nobody wants it.
Yeah, I think I'll take one too.
Save one for Drez, or you want it, Ryder?
What?
Healing serum?
No, I've got. Man, looking at this book compared to the core 2nd edition, this book is just horrible. Can we spend 10 minutes for Wesley to add that +1 modifier to her new laser gun?
Yeah, if you want to. There.
Yeah, I could do it in 5 minutes. I also have a dead skull with necrographs on it.
Yeah, the one you found on the asteroid.
Yeah. Can I tool around with that? Can I figure out anything I could make with it that would help our situation?
You can talk to the computer. Set the head right there and talk to it.
I need you to talk to the Falcon to figure out what's going on. Yeah, you could turn that skull into something. It would take you some time, although you're pretty quick at that.
Yeah. Anybody got any suggestions of what I could do with this thing? Maybe think
Honestly,
like a
don't have a clue.
like a helmet that I could put on that.
I was gonna say you could strip out the eyes and hook it into your skull, your helmet, and give yourself dark vision.
Oh, cool. I'll do that.
Or if you want to lace the brain material into the fibers of the helmet part of your armor, you could give yourself a bonus to save versus psychic, like charm and fear effects, and psychic attacks.
Yeah, I'm afraid though that they would be able to take me over somehow. Like using necrographic stuff, you could just be like, "Oh, another one of my minions."
Yeah, it is kind of like laying, mind flare tentacles across your head.
Yeah, yeah,
You become part of the hive mind.
yeah. Maybe not. That's not a good idea.
But if you put your label on it, and it's Starcrusher Artisanal Weaponry,
I could just imagine me plucking the eyeballs out and working on it like in the corner, and then I turn around, it looks like I have 2 big googly eyes on my helmet. Just kind of like, they're on springs, and they just kind of like bounce around.
He's
What do you
got
think, guys?
you got dark vision, but when you turn your head, you don't for the first few seconds as the eyes have to stop moving around. He pulls one out and like points it around a corner.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Actually, I'll let you do that too. If you want to do telescoping eyes to look around corners, you can do that too.
Oh,
Because why not?
Like
that,
Because why not?
that would be cool.
the
Yeah,
dude
I might
in the
have to work on
water
that.
that would eat the eyes and they'd come out in his hands.
Oh,
Yeah. What I should do is one eye on me and one eye on Timex, and I'll send Timex, way up in the dark, and then I can see what he's seeing.
Oh yeah, you could do that too. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Why are you being so generous with ideas, Mike?
Because the campaign's almost over.
Because whatever you break, you're only going to break it for so long anyway.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking, like, yes, use those parts, and then all of a sudden I'm a mindless minion taken over by.
Yeah, Wesley's story
Necrographic
ends with
material.
everything gets corrupted and he becomes the next lord of the corpse fleet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a little bit of time to work on some stuff if you want to build stuff as you
Okay.
move along. So if you want to do the one eye on Timex, you can do that. If you want to do that, just give yourself dark eye vision with telescoping eyes, you can do that.
Can I see anything through the walls?
Yes, man. And I set this up for dynamic lighting, so I'll just show you. Here,
Should know
actually,
better.
let's adjust your token so you can see farther. Okay. So
I'm seeing it too.
Yep, that's fine.
So it's not just her.
Yep, there's no way to set it so just she can see it right now. Oh, actually there is, but I'm not going to worry about that. I could set it so that you can't see each other's light. Actually, I will do that. That's more fun.
Why does the floor have "ho" written on it?
Because it's a different area code. Whatever that laugh is hilarious.
What's that?
that hall's freaky.
Okay, so you guys shouldn't be able to see Newell now. Is that correct?
No, we can.
Okay, never mind then.
It might have just been that it was already revealed to us.
It could be. All right, so to the east through that double door, and actually you realize through both of the I'm sorry, not double doors, the single doors there, you see a circular room with some more machinery on it, and then a pair of passages that go up to the north. Yep.
What was the other way?
Do you want to look the other way?
I can't move my thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It restricts you until you have, yeah. I've got it.
That's
So
what he said.
you guys can't move through doors you can't see now. All right.
Oh.
So on the other side, you see a hallway that goes to that. It looks like there was some kind of explosion or something in the past, and there's some rubble down to the south there, and then a small hallway goes up to the north. It looks like it's going into a larger room up there, and then across the hall you see another set of double doors.
Well, which way are we going, Newell, since you can see? Any
The
baddies
other way
up
did
there?
it look like tracks, right? What were
Give me a perception check, and we'll say while you were looking through, you were looking for dangerous hazards and whatnot. Excuse me.
Wow.
Perception.
Below a 30?
I'm shocked.
Yes, sleep.
That has to be the worst roll of the campaign for her.
You did not see any traps or anything on the other side.
So the coast is clear?
The coast does
Ah.
look clear on the other side. The
All
coast
right.
look clear on both sides.
Which way are we going?
Let's go towards the round way.
Which way was the round way?
The one with the "ho" on the floor.
Yeah, we're going to the hoe.
All right.
Go to the "ho."
I don't
We've
mind
got
walking to good help.
hose.
What is this track thing? In the bottom right.
Oh,
Alright.
this thing over here?
Yeah.
Yes. So that actually looks like that's actually a vehicle you would actually put on a rail to ride. You've seen a similar device actually on your home planet. So the rails that the Maltor had actually built to crisscross the planet and move people between the different districts and whatnot. It's very similar. Although obviously this one is extremely old and looks like it's in pretty bad shape. That's what this device actually is.
And it's covered in necrographic.
No, that one is
Energy.
not. It is not hooked up
No.
to the ship, so it is not covered in that kind of stuff.
Oh, well.
I'm trying
I'll
to
come over here and see what I can pull off of it.
look around myself.
The circular thing on the floor, is that a track or is that just designs in the floor or
It actually is a track, so it looks like
It's a track.
like someone actually rode the vehicle in here. That's actually a track that it would follow. If it was turned on, it would activate a magnetic field that the thing would get onto, and then the tracks on it would pull, since it's almost frictionless for the rest of the vehicle itself, would pull it at immense speeds down the rail.
Immense speeds, huh?
Wes, can you fix it?
I might be able to. I did a 24 engineering check.
Yes, actually, you think with a little bit of work, some elbow grease, and you rolled a 24, so with about 150 UPBs, you can actually put this back together to get it to function.
Good thing we found 256.
You did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Um,
So,
meanwhile,
you want me to fix it?
I'm looking around like,
Can I help him? Would it go faster? I know he's super fast, but
Yep. All right, and so yeah, for you looking around, Stephen, go ahead and give me a perception check while the two engineering folks start working on the getting the.
I'll also kind of do a perception check to search around with Ryder while they're doing their stuff. Looks like there's some stuff over here on the other side.
Yep. So you. Oh yeah, so that's machinery that's built into the wall and whatnot. So.
Hey, Noel, can you hold here, and here?
yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Actually, yes, she can.
I'm pretty good with my feet too, if you want.
No, weirdly she is.
Yeah, so you see the rails go down, and there's another, a single rail goes off to where you can't see around the corner, and then two rails go off in the distance to the north.
So here's the thing: if we could figure out where this thing goes, we could rig it to explode when it got there.
And then ride it all the way there. That's a great idea.
We were rigging it to ride it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But we could always jump off before it
Aren't you
exploded.
just boosting it with rockets?
Yeah.
You can do that.
Just push it down the rail.
The
make some extra tight clamps if you've got rockets in case we hit some corners.
Cypher hears some scraping noises coming from north of you.
Ah, crap.
Sounds like feet
Heads up.
dragging
We
across
might have
the floor.
company. I don't think we're alone in here.
Let's go jousting.
I don't think we're alone now.
I'm going to set up with some cover here.
I'm gonna set up with some clabber girl. What?
Cover.
Oh.
I said I wanted to take some cover here.
Oh, I thought you said Clabber Girl too, so I was confused.
Yeah, I was like, what did he say?
Sorry, I had some coconut rolls in my mouth.
Okay, so you're setting up undercover. And, all right, what are you doing, Cypher?
I alerted everybody.
Yep.
And then I'm going to activate my cloaking field so that I kinda cloak myself and kind of blend in. I do my little predator thing.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
with it.
ready.
How close do Wes
go
and
with
I
the-
think we are to getting this thing running?
Another 5 minutes, easily.
So you think about you have
phone
about half an
there.
hour of work to get the with his bonuses to speed it up. It would have taken about an hour to get it running. You think it'll take you about half an hour?
So just like stop. We'll defend ourselves and then you can get back to it.
All right.
Or they can keep working while we hold off whatever comes.
We're talking about a minute. They can break for a minute.
But I'm holding before it's moving.
How about we break if we have to?
All right.
Set lasers for kill.
Can you send him down the path so we can see what we are facing?
You hear that?
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's kind of creepy.
Wait, is that
That's
coming
hard.
from Bill's microphone again?
No, that wasn't me.
Can I just be ready to fire?
You can be ready to fire.
Fire.
And you see what looks like an amalgamation of robots and zombie parts come
Cute.
ambling around the corner. And I'll let you get your shot, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Can Timex, since he was on defense, shoot as well?
Sure. Yep. As a matter of fact, well, Cypher was pretty bad already as well. So if Ryder, Tim X, and Cypher want to take a shot, go for it.
Sure.
All right.
I don't know if they're within range though.
Does a 17 hit him flat-footed?
Let me double check. I was gonna check the range. So 65 feet.
22 hit him.
Okay, yeah, I got 90 feet on my pistol.
A 22 does hit.
Yeah.
A 17 does not.
Even flat-footed?
Even flat-footed.
Damn.
Yeah, not enough. And what did you roll, Bill?
I didn't roll yet.
Oh, is it too far?
No, I got 90 feet, so I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Am I allowed to trick attack first? Or is this just a one-shot?
This is just a
kinda deal?
one-shot. Yeah, this is a surprise round, single action.
Okay. In case I'll fire my laser pistol. Not
Well,
a
that's
full
a weird
attack,
one.
right?
Yeah, not a full attack.
That was the weirdest laser pistol I've ever heard.
Achoo, achoo! And a 20 does hit because thanks to your buddy Ryder, it is flat-footed.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So 2 of you hit. So that's
Yep.
a total of 33 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, and at the top of the round, it heals it all.
Yeah, a huge chunk of, like, you slam into the shoulder, and like its left arm goes defunct and kind of slumps down as huge chunks of necrotic flesh just get blasted off of it. It is now a one-armed necrograph zombie thing. And let's roll for initiative.
It's now the drummer for Def Leppard.
The drummer from Def Leppard's only got one arm.
And it's gonna kill your wife.
Wow.
What?
That got dark soon.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know it was that kind of campaign.
What armed man did it? Come on.
Oh,
Oh, that was a stretch, but okay.
we're with you now.
I still don't get it. I'm just thinking, Allie got dark.
The fugitive, the one-armed man, killed his wife.
Oh, okay, I got you now. I was just like, geez, Allie had a bad week.
I did, but
Note to self, don't make Allie mad.
Should kill your wife.
All right, do we have everyone in there? We're missing a couple initiatives.
I can't click my token.
That's what she said.
Why can't you click your token?
I don't know. Oh, I know why.
Because you have your ruler on instead of your...
Yeah, I was gonna say you should. Yep, you should still have control.
Dang.
Was that you rolling or me?
That was me rolling.
All right, so you got a crit on your initiative.
Ooh. I guess I'll let you go first.
And Allie, that's who we're waiting on.
Crit my initiative, which means I'm going to crit fail the attack.
Exactly.
Well, that stinks.
All right, so let's do a little sorting magic, and Ryder is first.
All right, well, this will be straightforward and easy. I'm going to try and smack him with a pistol attack.
Yep, that's definitely a hit for a lot of damage.
Wow.
He kind of ambles. He is definitely bloodied. He ambles and like almost falls to like one of his mechanical knees. And then you see him shaking and kind of pushes up and continues ambling forward.
And then I don't move and just yell out, "He's coming, guys! Let's get him!" Boom!
Get him is on. Oh, I should probably give him. Get him is on red. Wesley.
All right. Timex On his turn, is going to do the rat-a-tat again. He's going to do full attack since he's not going to move.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
And 20 and 20.
And because he's flat-footed and you have get him, those are both hits.
Booyah.
37 points of damage, and he goes down.
Yeah.
Down goes Frazier.
Wesley just keeps like working on it, and he just kind of looks over. He's like, "Good boy, Timex." He just keeps cranking on the wrenches.
Woo!
Do we hear anything else coming?
Yep, you still hear that noise coming, and let me get the replay on my little sound thing here. You still hear that coming from somewhere you can't see.
Do I need to make an engineering check to see if I speed up the process of
Yes, please do.
this? All right. Yeah, 29.
Okay, yep, you're doing good.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see one?
There's
Yeah. This one, as he comes ambling around the corner, one of his arms has been replaced with what looks like a necrotic, like a necrograph device that goes into a drill, and the drill is already spinning up. And the other side looks like it has some kind of static arc pistol or arc rifle that's been built into the arm.
It's a big daddy.
Dang.
He aims at.
Oh,
We'll do
great.
1,
We're screwed.
2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5 around the clock. Because I don't know which one he would have seen first. He sees, okay, for some reason he sees Timex first. Actually, he wouldn't have seen Ryder or Cypher anyway. He's cloaked. Alright, so he's going to fire at Timex.
That's because when he turns the corner, he's going to get up against the wall and go, "He did it!"
Oh, yeah, that hit me.
Yeah, the arc surges out of the rifle and rips in an arc around Ryder, and then slams into the. Come on, go. Go away. I can't see rolls now. Okay, refreshing. For that amount of damage.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, a little pop-up thing popped up over that bottom part of the chat, and I couldn't see. Fantasy Grounds, here we come. Okay, so 17 points of damage. All right, Cypher's turn.
All right. I will try to distract that guy that came around the corner with a hologram.
Okay.
Trick attack. And I will make him off target.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That should
Yep.
that should hit. All right.
Yeah, he is not.
And,
He is not CR16.
and then I will go ahead and miss with a laser pistol attack.
Hey.
Hey,
No.
you hit.
There we go. So yeah, that's 35 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Nice. Flames rip right through him. He was not ready for that. And parts of the fleshy bits in his side catch on fire as the laser rips right through his abdomen. Newell. Oh wait. Did you want to do any move, Bill?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go and take cover behind whatever this crate or stuff is over here.
Okay.
Part.
What's that?
Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, it's just a big block of machinery. So, okay, so you're taking cover there. Then it is our Technomancer's turn.
So, but we're working on the thing, right?
Yep. So you can keep working on the thing, or you can turn and attack the creature, or take a defensive action.
Like, if he only needs you to hold 3 things, you could use one of your arms to fire.
Hey, can I magic
sure.
this with one finger and hold with 3?
Sure. I couldn't see why she couldn't do that.
All right.
Hey, could you hold it still just for a second, Newell? Jeez.
You're gonna fire your new crossbow. You've got the arms for it. Like I said.
She doesn't even look. She just points her finger backwards.
Mike's like, I just gave you cool new gear. Use it, damn it.
Good point. Yep.
Your 3 arcs of magic rip out of your hand and soar across the room and slam into it. It takes all 11 of that force damage, and it is not looking good.
You have like a net 4 to hit him.
You hear Wesley like, screwdriver, please.
Some of you still had your Geiger counters in your armor,
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
Uh-oh.
and they start going off.
From the beginning.
You didn't notice a raised enclave above you, and suddenly a creature that you became unfortunately familiar with descends into the center of the room.
Oh,
I'm gonna use my hands now.
Okay.
He drops down into the center of the room.
I remember that thing being a lot bigger last time we fought it.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, it's like-
I made it the wrong size. There we go.
Yeah. Still
Drops
looks
down
small.
into the middle of the room. Actually, I think he is too small.
It was like a 6x6. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was enormous the last time we fought it.
Yeah, it was huge. I accidentally marked him as a large for some reason.
Maybe this is a baby version.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's just supposed to be large.
You want to think that. Drops down and makes... So...
I remember.
The radiation is
guy.
going to be on your turn, not on his turn. And as he comes down, he lowers his horned head and flies at Wesley.
Oh shit! I remember he killed me the last time. Ouch.
And slams right into Wesley, doing 28 points of piercing damage as he gores into you and slams you against the machine that you're actually working on.
Hey, get him off me! I dropped my screwdriver.
All right, now we are back to the top of the initiative, and Ryder, I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Don't we have, like, stuff on our suits that protects us from radiation?
Oh, that's a good point. Armor of 7th level and higher grants immunity to medium radiation levels. So just have everyone double check. Does anyone not have at least level 7 armor on right now?
I have level 8.
I have a level 6.
All right. So I can do something with it. So anyone
I
who
have a radiation buffer.
But did Life Bubble do anything?
and we'll check that too because you do have it up.
Yeah, I've got level 6 armor with a radiation buffer. Level 1 radiation buffer.
So that's going to give you a bonus to the fortitude save. Life bubble doesn't protect against energy damage, negative or positive energy, or radiation.
Shit.
Yeah, you can't protect against everything. you
Sorry,
want.
guys.
It was a good idea though. So yeah.
All right, so in the meantime, my turn. I don't have to roll for fortitude.
Yep.
But I do need to bust a cap in this guy.
Which guy was this one that we fought?
This is a guy that like nearly killed me.
This was the last it's called an Elikoth, and the last time you fought one, it was protecting the huts of the Marrow Blight on
I
planet Eox.
So any chance Timex can finish the little dude off, and
I'll try. Yeah.
hopefully let everyone attack the big dude, because I sure as heck can't. And then I will yell, "Get him!" and spend the resolve point to do it on everyone.
Okay.
If you want, I could encase him in fire.
You sounded very innocent when you said that.
I know, right?
You can call me Thumbflower if you want to.
All right, Flower, set him on fire.
Fireflower!
Apparently, never mind. Just attack the main guy, because she's just gonna set everything on fire.
I mean, it's really long. I might be able to go around it a couple times. Can I just make a spiral?
Yeah, let me see what I got for you.
A fire whirlwind
Fire.
on him.
Spiral.
5, 10, 15, 20. Timex is going to run up against this guy and hit him with his swoop hammer.
Okay.
Swoop. There it is.
Swoop.
And everybody should back up if I'm going to make a certain fire.
Back up.
+2 for get him.
That's a 19 on that guy.
19 is going to hit him right now.
Yeah, so 18 points of damage.
All right. He is not looking good.
Okay.
Necrotic flesh hanging off his metal bits.
Ooh. All right, and then I'm going to move back where New Wheel is, back here. And should I throw a frag grenade, like, on top of him? Like, if I can get it up high enough?
Yes, but before you do that, I need you to make your fortitude save.
You said
Okay.
get it up high enough.
Yeah. And I have a bonus to fort, you said?
You get a bonus from the mod you have. I believe it's a +2.
Okay.
You, s-
That +2.
you said bonus, and that was totally not what I thought you were going to say.
All right, so 26 against that.
Okay, that is going to be a success.
Okay. All right, so then I move, and then I toss a frag grenade level 3, and I want to put it, like, on the, like, right there on him in the picture.
Okay.
So I kind of want to throw it up so it blows down, right?
Oh, I see. So as not to
Yeah.
hit Ryder and Timex.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yep, go for it.
All right, so what do I have to do for this?
So I made it easy. So highlight your
Okay.
token, and in the top left, you see CM ranged.
Oh, okay, yep.
All right, and that is enough. You put it
Cool.
exactly where you want. I'll let you describe it. Go ahead.
Okay, so you see where he has this kind of bit of a collar, right, and all the horns and stuff? I want to throw it up so that it sits down inside of there. So it kind of hits his back and then rolls down into one of those little spots and is kind of held there, and then just goes boom! And
Bits fly everywhere.
yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Do I just click on it and then say it's a full attack?
No, not a full
Not a
attack. Yeah, you
full
don't do
attack,
full
okay.
attack with grenade.
Okay, well, apparently that doesn't work. So let's see how much damage does it do. 46 plus 10.
So 56.
6.
Nice.
So 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. Good hit. Yeah, the explosion goes off and the beast like shakes and like drifts because it hovers above the ground. Although its legs kind of do like droop and slide along the ground, it's not actually using them for any kind of, mobility or anything. But it kind of droops down and shakes its head and turns and roars at you. And looks
Does that by chance blind or deafen him at all?
Which kind of grenade was that?
That's a frag grenade?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Just does the kinetic damage.
Gotcha.
Okay, good turn. The necrograph robot here wants to get it on with 10x.
Ooh. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. He raises up his left drill arm and stabs down into your little drone, but I think the 24 actually misses.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, poor Timex. The drill like cuts and drills into his side. You hear a squealing noise, and it sounds like small electric, frying sounds as the drill impales itself into the side of the drone.
Timex, hold on a little longer.
Cypher.
All right.
So, what level is your armor?
8.
All right, so
Yeah.
you are immune.
Yeah, I'm wearing Kasatha Microcord 3.
Okay.
All right, so I will create a distraction behind the Elikoth and try to get it to look the other way.
Okay.
And I will hopefully make him off target. That should work.
Okay.
And then I will fire my laser pistol at him. Jackie Chan's behind him.
Yep. And not just any Jackie Chan.
switch?
All right.
Hey, we have a switch.
Is that who Jackie Chan was?
So yep, you hit. So that is. Did you boost this attack?
I did not. No.
Okay. So you still have your move action.
Yep.
And
So that's what, 42 points of fire damage?
Is that 42?
Yeah, I had, or I'm sorry, I was looking at the attack, not the damage. So 23 and 16 is 39.
39. Okay.
It's 39 points of fire damage.
I am tired, so I was like, maybe my math is just way off.
Yeah,
And
that
then,
was 53.
are these doors right here?
Yeah, they're open right now. Yeah.
Well, I thought we came through these doors, but
You
are
did.
these doors also open, or?
Okay, actually, I opened both of them, but if you actually just went through one of them, that one would still be closed.
To be fair, I think we only went through these doors up here.
So yes, it is closed right now.
Can I open them and run out this way, though?
Yep, I was about to close it, but there you go. That works.
So, after taking my shot, I will run out around the corner this way and hide back here.
All right. Taking cover in the other room to protect you from the Elikoth. Oh, all right. So he does do one thing. So when you move out of range of his range.
Oh, that's true. Shoot, he. Yeah, I guess that I was in a threatened square, wasn't I?
Yeah, one of his tentacles kind of reaches out.
I didn't realize that.
I don't know. That's many. Does a 28 actually hit your KAC?
It does, except that I have a +4 because I am. Because is it evasion?
And he's -2 to attack.
Okay.
He is -2 to attack.
So that makes it a 26.
Mobility. Yeah, I get a
+4
+4 bonus against attacks of opportunity. So
Okay.
that will miss.
All right, he misses, and you are safe. Noel.
So, spiral
God.
of fire.
With all the commotion going on, Switch hears and comes up from the rear.
Wonderful.
Nice of you to join us there, Switch.
So what would you like to do, Allie?
Spiral of fire.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. You're waiting for me. I apologize. So I couldn't find a good spiral, but I did find this once it pops back up. So I'll give you, here, you want to play with this one?
Sure, as long as I can have a little solar flare that goes out towards that other guy.
All right, there you go. All right, put that wherever you want. You can burn up Ryder and Timex. That's cool.
I'm trying to.
And I mean, it's the wall thing, so it's whatever shape you want to just say it goes around them.
Yeah, go around him as much as I can, and little foot that goes out to the other guy. The corners
All right.
and that thing.
Well, I need to make some saving throws then.
Oh dear.
Can't really move it around him, so it'll be.
If you hold Alt, it'll let you put it exactly where you want it.
Okay. I don't know if it matters, but
Hold Alt while you're clicking it.
All right, so this is a reflex save. The robot failed. That's not going to be anywhere close.
I can't move.
And the Elikoth, who
Oh.
do not traditionally have good reflexes. Holy crow! I rolled a 19, so he takes half damage. But the robot's going to take all of that.
Why does it not show?
Oh, you just didn't write it in.
I thought we did last time.
It's a lot of writing.
It's a lot of fluff.
It's a lot of writing. What is it? Wall of fire?
Yeah.
I actually used to do, I'll cut and paste everything in, and I used to do a lot of formatting until I realized the average column width in most PDFs is the same column width of the chat. So it kind of mostly formats itself.
Ah.
All right, so wall of fire, spell resistance, yes. 1 round per level. Set forth, so it deals 2d6 fire damage to creatures within 10 feet, 1d6 fire damage to those beyond the 10 feet, The wall deals this damage when it appears in your turn. Each in addition, the wall deals 5d6 fire damage to any creature passing through it.
All right, so roll 5d6 because they are in it.
Are either of these undead?
Yes. Does that one take more damage?
Yeah.
Undead takes twice the damage.
Okay, and he failed his save, so he is going to take twice the damage, all of it.
So I write 5d6 like that.
Slash roll 5d6.
Oh, slash roll.
Or you use the dice in the upper left corner because they're cool.
Where?
In the upper left, like the fifth icon down, there's a little die. And then you
Okay.
can go over to the d6 and select the 5.
Okay.
Don't feel bad. I just discovered this last session too.
That's actually the only reason why I know about it, because you said something.
Okay, so congratulations, Ali. He took 20. He failed to save. That doubles to 40. He started before you hit him with this attack with 41 hit points.
I'm part of the team.
You knocked the necrograph robot down to 1 hit points, and he takes the damage at the start of his turn too, right? If he's within the range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and then the other one
Or start.
takes half damage, so he's going to take 10. But he is not happy because there's not a lot of place for him to go where he is not on fire.
I'm assuming that the direction of the wall is internal, like imploding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of assumed she wasn't frying you and Tim X
Just checking.
and Billy's
No,
character.
I placed it well.
That's actually that Jackie Chan. That's Billy being here in spirit.
Aww.
From
Yeah.
Deadlands.
That's his character token from Deadlands.
That's awesome.
All right, Switch, who has heard the commotion while guarding the rear.
So the question is, let's see, he's taking up basically 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a 4x4, correct?
1, 2, 3.
No.
No, he's a 5x5.
Yeah.
5x5. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's 5x5. So really, I could get here and attack him.
Mm-hmm. You could get right there and attack him.
3, 4.
Now, if you move again, you will be provoking.
Can he take another provoke?
Oh, you're right. He already took one this turn, so you're fine.
Oh,
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, I've got mobility too, so
Yep, that
Bring it.
actually saves Cypher.
I'll move here. I like it right here. I'm gonna pull out that ultra thin longsword necroblade thing again. That was fun to play with last time.
Okay.
We'll try it again.
You never pull out your bling blade anymore.
It's not so fancy anymore. I got cooler toys. Sorry, Wesley.
You said.
Oh no! Welcome.
Oh God!
Holy crap!
No.
Are you,
That one hit point that the other guy had.
all right, go ahead and draw your crit card. So you did 74 points of damage. You did 80 points of damage. Oh no! Just 74 points of damage. Plus the Elikoff is stunned.
And doesn't.
And
the-
where's his buddy? His buddy takes 6 electricity damage, killing him
Yep,
because
he
he's
had one
within
hit
10
point.
feet of the target.
So he goes down. You did 74. He had 74 hit points.
Woo!
Wow.
Switch comes in and is just like, guys, seriously.
I got this. Really?
I was trying
What
to
were-
put it in the oven. I mean,
She turned the room into a giant kiln with the clay Elikoff right in the middle.
What exactly does this smell like? Like, Newell, can you turn it off now?
It drops into the flames and parts of it break open and necrotic ichor come oozing out and it catches on fire. And
maybe I should leave it going for a
Yeah, it's like, you know how you clean a grill, you know?
bit.
Can you intensify it?
Can I get
Will?
some bio UVBs off this thing?
Not if you're gonna flame it.
All right, I'll leave a little bit.
all right, go ahead and give me your physical science or your biology check.
everybody like turns around and be like, Switch, where the hell have you been? He's like, what? I killed everybody else upstairs. I turn around and you guys are gone.
And you managed to pull 245 bio UPBs off of the corpse of the Elikoth.
Well, that was fun. Next.
Did I cut your fun short, guys?
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Sorry.
Nope, you're just in time. And that's when you see Wesley slam the panel closed and this thing just like...
It starts humming. The center portion of it,
It's rock and roll, guys.
Where do you see that? Oh, up on the thing.
tainted bio UPBs.
I don't know why it says that.
Because you collected tainted bio UPBs from some other time.
So now
Yeah. You
I
don't
think-
remember that taint you scraped off?
Didn't you
What?
get it off the first Elikoth?
You might have.
Or no, it was undead. It was something somewhere. The vehicle fires up to life, and you pull it out and you slide it onto the track. And as you do, like the center magnetics kick in, and it just floats over the rail, while the tracks continue to sit on the floor. With the lack of friction from that, you can immediately tell that this thing is going to move quickly down the rail system.
Okay, guys. We're going to have to secure ourselves to this thing because it's going to fly.
But you,
Is this more like a cargo holder or something like that? I mean, is there like a sled that we can all sit on, or is it like a vehicle where we all have to get into it?
sorry.
that is a great question, because you realize as you pull the vehicle out that only 3 of you are going to be able to safely fit on it.
Safely.
Well, we drag Switch behind because he doesn't feel anything anyway.
So
I don't want
you-
to have road rash.
So
All right,
you,
so how long is it going to
you
take?
do have one. You have one working. Here, we'll put it here. One working mag car.
How long is it going to take to build a little trailer hitch?
Yeah. Can I maybe...
Looks like there's a little cart over there by where Switch is standing now. Can we hook that on?
That one's not a cart. No, it does. It looks like it at first glance, but it's actually a machine.
Does anybody have some roller skates or a?
We have a bunch of UPBs.
Yeah, you have a bunch of UPBs, and you could
Go
look
go
around.
gadget skates.
You can look around and find some scrap. There's plenty of junk and machinery around here. You think you probably could build a cart to pull behind it.
Jump off?
Okay. All right.
Just need
So
a
I'll make
sled.
another engineering check. There you go. 38. Can I build something out of scraps?
Yes, you can build something out of scraps, and with your talents, you can do that in about half an hour.
Okay.
So you set to do that. So while Wesley is working on putting that together, is there anything the rest of you want to do?
I'm continuing to keep watch.
Yeah, we're gonna keep a lookout in case any of those things come back.
Can we utilize this time to fix Timex and stuff as well? And does anybody need a rest or spend?
Well,
Anybody-
you're going to be busy on the cart.
Right.
So if you want to have someone else fix Timex, you can do that.
Does
Yeah,
yeah, Will have that mend spell or whatever it was to
Make whole.
make whole?
It's not much, and honestly, we just it takes 10 minutes, I think, for you to heal the bot. So just do it, and then do your thing, and she can also cast make whole because I think you only can heal it halfway anyway.
Yep, halfway
I don't know.
per
Can I
rest.
do an engineering check to help try to fix Timex?
Yeah, where can I help? How? Which way? Which way do we go, George?
Yeah, I mean, whoever has engineering just needs to go over and start working on them. I'll hand you like a bunch of parts, and if you have any questions, ask.
How about that?
There you go.
Yeah,
You're
right.
pretty sure the red wire plugs into the green wire, and the matrix definitely plugs into the flux capacitor. So
Yeah. It's all logical, okay?
you can do up to half. So you can repair 25 points of damage
Oh, cool.
because you can't go higher than half with one sitting.
All right. Well, he's still pretty low, but
Well, and she can do a make whole at this point.
She could, and magically repair the rest of the way
oh, okay, cool.
if Newell wants to spend the spell slot on
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
Which way do you want me to go, Rat?
Yeah, you're gonna spend it, right?
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Make sure you take that.
Just
Once
keep
he-
an eye on those
Yep.
tunnels and make sure nothing else comes out to play.
Yeah, I'll tell Timex to.
I'll stand right here.
Yeah, and he'll
Yep.
kind
So
of
you get a
scan.
good view down the hallway. The rail goes to what looks like a double door, but the door is shut. And you do catch a glimpse of a smaller single door up here at the end of the hallway. And now that you're closer, you can see the rail actually opens up onto the larger system in there.
Is there another rail around that we might be able to use?
You don't see anyone in this section anymore. In this section, I should say.
Where are
And
we now again? We're on the.
You're in the lower engineering bay section, lower section of the engineering bay. About to jump on a rail that runs through the maintenance tunnels, so you can take it as a shortcut to the front of the ship.
Yep.
And
I'm
bypass
guessing
the corpse
it's
fleet.
this way. This door is shut.
That door is
Do we
shut.
have any idea how the hell one of those big Ellicoths got down here in the engineering tunnels? It doesn't seem to make much sense.
You know, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
It was a baby Ellicott when it crawled in there, and then it was just stuck.
Somebody flushed it.
That's a great question.
Mike,
Probably
I'm
some kind of mystery attached to that. I
monster.
wonder if your enterprising GM came up with an explanation for that. We may never know.
I like the flushed
The flushed theory.
theory.
It's a gator Ellicott. Okay, so they finish up working up the sled, and you don't hear any other threats coming towards you. You know, no other shambling feet or no Ellicott floating in from unknown sources or destinations or locations. And you get it all set up. So
Okay.
So Timex is up here. So this area actually opens up into the larger rail, the opening that you can take to the front.
Okay.
So you literally just you put it on the rail here, and ride it up this way straight into the tunnel, and then you're off.
Okay. Do we want to poke around some more before we leave?
Not really. The sooner we get control of this thing, the better.
Okay.
Bill's really just pushing for against the Giants at this point.
Shh! Stop ruining my roleplay with an R. With a large R.
So you're gonna take the rail? You heading off that way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you move the mad car onto the rail, and everyone loads up. And with the zooming sounds, you take off. Much like Wesley has surmised earlier, the rail system is pretty straightforward. Every about half mile or so, you see it opens up almost like a train system in New York City in a subway. You see the subway station, the stops along the way, and you go zooming past them because you know where you're heading to. You know where the Admiral's at.
kick on the boosters, Wesley.
No, I don't.
Got it.
Put a bag
Nitro.
around with.
Oh God, he forgot to repair the brakes. You go zooming
Where we're
down the
going,
long
we don't
tunnel.
need no brakes.
And at the speed you're moving, it doesn't take but a few minutes, and you actually find yourself coming to the end of the rail system. It actually opens up into a large bay.
Hit the brakes, Wesley.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Hit the
Brakes?
Wesley.
Yeah, I'm hitting them.
Wesley, the brakes!
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Working on it.
Damn it, Wesley!
Put your feet down.
I got it. No worries.
The mad car comes screeching to a halt just with inches to go on the rail system. And it actually opened up into another chasm like you saw on the backside of the ship that would have dropped you several stories down into a lower section.
Who designs these things?
I don't know. Can I look up?
It's like if OSHA was around, this would not pass at all.
You disembark from the station there, and there's a little iconic, stairwell that leads you up, and you find yourself. It opens up into a larger room here with these strange devices in the floor, and then I know it's hard to tell on this map the way that I got it cut, but there's a tunnel heading off this direction farther towards the front side of the ship. So you imagine you're maybe a few levels below the bridge, but you can't be very far off from it.
Is that like a big elevator platform in the middle?
It looks like those giant, like sometimes you see in sci-fi shows. You didn't see that, by the way.
See what?
That guy standing up
The
there.
shambling guy that attacked us at the other end of the tunnel? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, so it's one of those circular, like you saw in the Avengers movie, like when the big helicarrier thing was taking off. It's one of those circular doors. So as it would open, you imagine it would twist and turn and move out, revealing an open section in the floor.
I was hoping it was an elevator platform that went up to the command center.
That's
that
kind of
you
what I was hoping
rise
too.
up and just be like badass up there.
Yeah.
Next time, Wesley, can you rig this thing to do that?
Maybe.
Take the hero poses with the doors open and we rise up out of the floor.
Right, and then get Canary to like do a 360 aerial shot around us while we look around.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly you're attacked from Ultrons on all sides.
Yeah. All right. I guess I go over here and check this thing out. What is this thing?
Give me an engineering check. Oh, I see. You already did an engineering check.
Yeah.
There's an engineering check. These are all containment units. Biological species containment units.
Oh.
Biological containment units?
Yes.
Hey, Will, come over here.
What do you got?
Biological containment units here. Can you see maybe what the last thing they had contained, or can we see anything contained in them?
No, so these are just the containment units. So they're filtering. Think of them more like an AC unit for whatever may be inside the center section there. Maybe that would have been a better way to describe it.
See what's in the center section?
Yeah, what's this here?
Yeah, there's some large crates that they do look a little bit out of place, kind of a different make and model and whatnot. These aren't crates. I'm sorry, they're large containers.
I want to check this one out.
Yes, the writing you do see all over the floor is actually although you can't read it. Actually, no, I think all of you guys do read it now since your time on the one planet.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, yes, you do read it. Based on what you're reading, and Newell would have been able to read this no matter what the rest of you could have. This is actually a life pod. There are actually Maltor stored in hibernation here.
Yeah.
Based on the writings that you're reading, there's 20 individuals, mostly scientists and a couple other folks, who were stored here for some time off future task. If the Kishaline ever needed to revive the Stellar Degenerator, they wanted some of the original scientists and engineers and whatnot who had worked on the device, the superweapon, while it was still functional. And they are here in suspended animation.
So we can't exactly destroy the ship when we're done with it.
We could wake them up and get them off the ship and then destroy the ship.
Right.
Can we tell from the computers like how big of a process is it to wake them up?
It would take several hours to wake them up safely, and then they will definitely be suffering from hibernation sickness from the long time that they've been here in the suspended animation.
What the hell is that noise?
Who's got a drink
Somebody
with
sucking a straw?
And for some reason, the
Sorry.
units coming up sound like someone playing a straw in a Sonic cup.
yeah.
Herky, herky, herky.
This is some high-tech gizmo.
All right, so this is something to come back to later because we can't wake them up and have them help something the ship. But
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, we don't want them getting in the way.
like a giant vacuum cleaner.
okie dokie. So we need to get upstairs to deal with them.
Yeah, we're gonna check out what these things are, like what's inside of them.
I thought Ryder did.
We
Oh.
looked at
Oh,
them,
did
but
he?
he hasn't opened it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he hasn't opened them yet.
Oh, I was trying to perception look around on it.
Okay, so yeah, you check them out. None of the containers are actually locked. You don't see any kind of traps or security systems on them.
Okay. I open one.
All right, you open them up,
Big
and
I said I open one up.
you open them all up,
Before you open it,
and out come the scavenger slime.
Damn.
You're gonna laugh when you see the videos. So actually, because it was on my notes, there's two armor parcels here. So basically, you guys can pick who's going to get the armor upgrade.
Me.
And what it actually is, when you open up the containers, they're actually holding supplies and equipment for the Kishaline who are in the Maltor who are here in suspended animation. So you do find some scientific equipment, you find some medical supplies, and some things like that. But then for the ones who are going to defend the others, you actually find some ancient Kishaline battle armor that will have the equivalent stats based on what you want for your upgrade.
Yeah, since Wesley seems to have the lowest armor, it makes sense for him to get at least one of them.
Yep, and there are two of those. So
I can basically take my Freebooter Armor 2 and upgrade it to
Freebooter Armor 3, and then change the name to the Kishaline Battle Armor Type 3.
Can it still be? Can it still kind of look like my Freebooter armor? Like, or do
You
I
can,
have it?
not straight out the box, but if you want to take the time, you could customize it.
Okay.
Made a few special modifications myself.
Yeah. All right.
Are
So
we high enough level for it to be D Suit 4, which is level 13?
It is an armor upgrade for whoever gets it to the next level, whatever that level may be.
I think next to Switch and Drez, I do melee.
I'm fine with it.
If you guys are down for that.
I'm fine. My armor's cool.
All right.
I don't necessarily need an upgrade.
Okay.
So there was 2 armor suits, and what else was in there? Some medical stuff and some sciencey stuff.
Yep, you do find medical supplies and some scientific equipment. A lot of it's more geared towards, the kind of stuff you'd find that a crew would use for maintaining and repairing a ship. And
Are you sure we don't want Switch or Drez to get an armor upgrade, though?
If I take an upgrade, it gives me a 30-31, but you could take an upgrade too, and I could give Wesley my old armor. Wesley, that would still be a huge upgrade for you. It's a D Suit 3.
Well, right now that would I'm looking at getting a Freebooter Armor 3, which is level 10. Yours is a D Suit 3. That's a level 9.
Yeah, it's plus 11 plus 12.
Yeah, and the
What's the
Freebooter
Freebooter?
is plus 12 plus 13.
Yeah, it's just if we want
To get 3 people up higher.
right, because you're taking a -1/-1 would allow Switch to go up a level.
Yep, so all three of you go ahead and update your armor statistics and put a little note in there for those of you, for Ryder and for Switch, that it's actually the Kishaline battle armor.
Yeah.
We can rename it, right?
Yeah, you can just rename the armor and change the stats on it.
I wrote Kishaline battle armor, and then in parentheses I put D Suit 4.
Okay.
We are now the 2 targets that in some future one, the Kishaline battle armor, like, electrocute you, and you die.
You mark this location on your data pads, the location of the Maltor here. Fully intend to, once you've reclaimed the ship, if you manage to do so, to come back and reclaim the Kishaline, and let Newell finally meet with her makers, and not degenerate versions or holographic versions or
primitive screwhead versions.
What's all along the walls in here?
Yeah, it's a lot of machinery and electronics that are involved in the complicated process of monitoring the life forms within the hold. All right, looks like Cypher's been keeping watch while the rest of you get your upgrades. So I do need Cypher to give me a perception check. Yeah, unfortunately that's not the best. But to be fair, let me make the check here because maybe they're just being loud right now. And I crit.
Oh,
You don't notice them until the last minute, but something has been living on the ship for quite some time.
Notice who?
Uh,
my
just
little duster counters didn't go off.
Nope. So just as they finish putting on their armor upgrades, you hear like an oozing, like slapping sound as something comes rolling down the hallway. It looks like a giant yellow slime with all sorts of junk and equipment that's been grafted onto the top of the slime.
Ew.
Rolling
And there are
love
2 of
ring.
them.
Oh,
I need
that's
you to
not
roll for
good.
initiative.
That's not good at all.
I thought it was a person coming down the hall, but
Wait, I
it's
didn't
not.
Ah.
Uh,
I didn't do that.
Don't kiss your honey.
That
Nose
wasn't.
is
All right.
runny. You may think it's funny, but it's not.
You can re-roll, Allie. It'll put your new number in, or your correct number. There you go.
Can I keep rolling till I get a number I like?
No.
Oh.
yeah, I totally didn't do mine either.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 1 for one of the slimes. If I can re-roll that one, I'll let you have 1 re-roll, Mike.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
All right, so we're missing Switch.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Gotcha. And we're missing. Oh no, that's it. Okay.
How tall are these crates?
The ones on the top. So those are huge containers. So think like small, like huge shipping containers. So
Okay.
they're about 9-10 feet tall.
So everybody's got jump jets, right? I would jump jet my butt up on top of one of these things.
All right, we got everyone's initiative. And Switch, who rolled last, is first.
Okay, I'm all upgraded. Oh, good luck, Mike.
Let me see
Well,
what I...
as you were putting
play
your
with
armor on,
slimes.
he was adding +5 to his.
To all the monsters' attacks.
Right?
I will say, no modification. One of their attacks. All right, their lowest attack bonus is +18.
Ooh.
Their highest is +21. So I'm not too worried in the short term. Later on, I may have an issue, but right now I'm doing okay.
All right.
Those are
So
sickening attacks. I don't even have like bonuses that high.
let's see.
I mean,
How
if you're
far am I
done, I
away?
can pull out some more fire.
Fire!
I can have endless fire, but
We'll all
And
hold.
they're 2x2.
They are 2x2.
I do have a
Okay.
fire extinguisher if stuff gets crazy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am charging, which allows me to double my movement,
Okay.
so that I can get here, and here, and I'll attack red dot.
One of them looks at the other and says, "Hey, left nut."
I'm going to use the bone blade this time.
Oh, so literally.
So there's a bone between two. Never mind.
32. Let's see.
Heavy
I forgot to look at their
metal
defenses.
blade.
32 KAC is a hit. So which one did you attack? You attacked red?
I attacked red, and his buddy blue takes 6 electric.
All right. So yeah. I do have.
Are they 10 feet apart? Yeah.
Yeah, they are 10 feet apart. Yep, they take all of that. So 28 to the first one, and 6 to the other. All right. Good attack. Slashing through the 2 slimes. And the one that you're next to is next. Part of the gooey orange part of his body like slimes up and forms into a pseudopod, and he tries to slap you across the face with it. Does a 37 hit you with your new numbers?
Yep, that hits.
So
Just barely.
27
Just barely.
bludgeoning.
He had to roll a 19 to hit me.
Yeah, I had to roll a 19 still.
27. So with my thingy, I take 17.
All right. Let me double check.
5,
That provokes,
10,
doesn't it?
15.
It does. I was just gonna let that hang there. See if you said anything.
All right, so I'm going to activate my haste circuit.
While you do that, Bill, Matt, go ahead and roll your attack.
It's slowly progressing through the little windows. But I don't think that hits.
Yeah, that's not gonna be enough.
And I gotta check off get them. We don't have get them yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right. Yeah, but I'm activating my haste circuit. And then I'm going to jump over here with my jump jets on top of this crate
Okay.
over here. And then that takes my action, so I can't trick attack, correct? Or do I still get my trick attack?
I can't remember. Activating the haste circuit was what kind of action?
Swift action.
Swift. So then you can still do. So what kind of distraction are you doing?
Just with my trick attack, just doing as a full action, you can move your speed. You can then make an attack, and just before making it, attempt to bluff.
Okay.
Intimidate or whatever, and then I get to use computers because of my specialty.
Okay. So what kind of effect are you actually doing with those computers?
Oh, I just am going to create a holographic image right next to him to try to distract him.
Okay.
So trick attack, and I'll make him off target. Does that work?
It does not seem to react to your hologram.
Wow. So he's higher than CR 15.
Or the hologram, he doesn't see it.
Oh, or he just holograms don't bother him. He knows the difference.
Yeah, if you want to make a physical science check, I may answer that question.
One of the few skills that I don't know a whole lot about. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not sure why he didn't react to your hologram.
What the? It didn't. It normally works. What the hell was it?
Now you still get your shot, of course. 20. That's EAC. That is actually a hit.
Oh. For 10 fire damage. Since my trick attack didn't work.
He is affected by the attack, but you don't seem to do enough fire damage to actually harm it.
Wow. All right.
Oh, actually, okay, never mind. I'll bring this up on the next attack. I won't retcon anything. All right, so go ahead.
So I noticed that the fire damage wasn't affecting him.
Yeah, it hits him, and you can tell it's burning, but it just kind of sizzles in the ooze a bit, and like his, like the ooze reforms over it, like it hardly affected him.
Okay. In that case, I will sheathe my laser pistol and pull out my semi-auto pistol, my elite semi-auto pistol.
Okay. And it will.
I'm going to do my jolting surge, but I'm just checking range real fast.
What's it called?
Jolting surge.
Jolting surge is a touch.
No.
Then you're thinking of a different.
You're talking about the arcing,
arcing. Yeah, arcing surge. Where am I?
Well, that's a totally different letter.
Yes, I know. Range
Arcing
120.
surge is 120 feet.
Okay,
And it's
but
a line.
if I want to get both of them,
you can carve them out.
I know, but I'd have to move,
No.
and I can't. I don't know if I can get them both. Let's see. If I move, I think I can go 40 feet. Is that what I am?
You have a haste circuit.
No, I never got a haste circuit.
Okay.
But I did up my movement or something.
Yes,
so
you have fleet.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at how fast I am.
There you go. Yep, you both.
I'm right there.
Yep. That line. Whoever's drawing that line.
Thank you for the assistance.
Yep. Actually, you can do it right there too.
Yeah. You only got to move like 15 feet.
Okay, so right in there?
Yep, that's perfect.
And then I'm going to cast my Arcing Surge somewhere. Come on, please play nice.
They get a reflex save, if I remember correctly. Which they are not very good at.
Did that work?
Reflex for half.
No, that didn't work.
Just-
Why didn't that work?
Just keep clicking.
I
on it.
did click it.
Relax. You have the gear on? I can't see.
You close the gear button.
Okay, there you go.
There it is.
There it is. Oh. Both of those saving throws fail, so they're going to take all of that damage. And
28 electric. Is it electric? Yeah, electricity.
okay, so this is what I didn't retcon, so I didn't effect switch. So they have a good chunk of fire resist and a little bit of damage resist. So that gets reduced just a bit. But they do seem to take most of that electricity damage. As
Okay.
your surge slams into both of them, shoots a round switch so as not to hit the android.
So they have electricity resistance and fire resistance so far that we've seen.
Damage, you said.
They have physical kinetic resistance and and fire resistance, and maybe a little bit electric.
Yep. All right, Wesley.
All right.
Power attack.
Fire and electrical resistance. Wesley scratches his head, turns to Timex and goes, hose him? So he's going to try his super soaker gun and with full of saline and see if we can't dry these suckers up like a slug.
Oh.
It's worth a shot, right?
Worth a super soaker shot.
Yeah. It's a 29.
It does hit.
8 points of salt damage.
And they take a little bit of damage from that. But unfortunately, your saline did not seem to have any additional effect on these creatures.
All right. Wesley's going to jump jet on top of that.
They're not
And
vulnerable to salt.
I know, damn.
No, they're not slugs.
Well, it was worth a shot.
It was a good idea. Yeah.
It was awesome.
And he's gonna whip it out his his azimuth laser pistol, I guess. No, it's not. It does fire damage, right?
Yeah, that's what I was using, and it didn't.
Let's do the liquidator disintegrator. I've never been able to hit with this damn gun, and
You're due.
And oh, it didn't work. All right, let me try it again. And it's not working. All right, hold on a second.
Roll 20 just being slow.
I don't know. All right, so it's.
Oh, are you trying to click on it while you have the gear open? What
No.
are you actually clicking? Because when I went into your character
Oh.
sheet, you had the gear open.
Yeah, no, I was trying to click the actual name of it, and I
okay.
hit submit, and it doesn't do anything. So, I guess I'll do a roll 1d20 plus 13.
Okay.
So add 13 to that.
All right, that's going to be a hit.
Holy cow! I did it.
But you forgot the other feature of the pistol. So as you fire it, you hear this screams and yells of tortured souls ripping through the ether and filling the air with the horrid sound as you fire the disintegrator pistol and slam into the closest slime.
Oh yeah, but you can't hear it over my cackling laughter of actually having used it properly. So that's 1d10 plus 5 is 15 points of damage.
Cold food. He just. So that's what it does.
Yeah, it was like, ah!
It
That's what it's
resists
supposed to do.
a little bit of that damage.
Wow,
You
it
have not-
resists acid too? Holy
Yep,
cow.
you have not figured out what gets through those resistances yet.
Cold.
Alright, and then I'll have Timex back up a little. So,
Okay, Ryder.
All right.
I've got grease.
Grease lightning.
I am going to. Sorry. I need the space. All right. I am going to activate my haste circuits. And I am going to run clear across to the other side.
We're going through to the other side.
Anybody have any Windex on them? I mean, we could try to Dawn dish soap or something. You know, that clears grease.
Alright, so to make it right in front of me.
Cold, freezy suckers.
Oh,
That's what
that
I
thing.
said.
Is this thing
We have any freezy things?
high?
I've got a fire extinguisher.
I can go one more.
Are you talking about this thing?
Yeah, like
It
I just.
it's not so high that it would it would block your attack.
Okay.
And it would, but it is high enough to provide you cover.
Alright, I am going to fire at red. This guy,
Okay.
maybe. We'll see.
That's a hit.
So he is flat-footed, and I will follow that up with a get him on him.
And he resists a little bit of that, but you have damaged him. As far as oozes can be, he is bloodied now.
I kind of wanted to be like Trinity, dodge this.
All right, it is the other slime's turn. Let me double check their speed. You guys are gonna hate this, how fast they move. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why are we gonna?
And that was a double move.
That was
And
just walk away from them, right?
you kind of can. He's actually going to take a shot at the biggest threat that he's seen so far, which was New Will.
Uh-oh.
You see all the gear on his back kind of transform, and what looks like a Red Star plasma rifle emerges from the mess. He aims it at you and fires.
Yeah.
Oh, but a horrible roll. A 3 on the die. I believe a 24 is going to be a miss.
What's it again?
Is this a EAC?
EAC's a 23.
Oh, wow. So he just barely hit. That's 18 electricity and fire damage.
So that comes off green?
Yep, comes off green. Alright, that is all he can contribute this turn. Switch.
Well, I think I'll retract the Bone Blade and we'll try the Ultra Thin Longsword Necro Blade again on
Okay.
red.
They're really slow. We could lead them upstairs.
I'm going to go full attack.
Bring them to the party.
Oh, and I crit on the first one.
Oh, no.
Well, that's
So yeah.
His buddy's too far away. So he won't get the 6 electric.
So shock and all as you slash down through the creature, doing 63 points of damage. I'll let you describe how the kill goes.
Well, I'll retract the one, and at the same time spin around, pull out the Necro Blade, and in one just swift motion, just slice him in half, Resident Evil style, with the grid.
it slices, it dices.
It makes julienne fries.
As you slash through the ooze, the junk, almost like it was the ooze was the glue keeping all the junk together.
Oh,
it just kind of
God,
clatters and
junk
then
off.
falls away from the ooze and makes a mess in the floor all around him. So actually,
Oh,
where
God.
he's at, and every square around him. So I'll draw a box here for you.
Clutter.
This is all difficult terrain now.
Sweet.
But so many treasures for you later, Wesley.
Right.
I don't know if I want to root through some things junk.
I'll scrape the goo off.
Yeah, even with the damage resist, that was enough to kill him. And then your critical card effect was he was going to be staggered for 1 round after that. Now, because you did kill him with the first one,
Oh,
if you think you can move,
try this
Well, I
one.
did a full attack, so I can't move.
oh, you're right. Yeah, you are correct.
The other one
Cypher.
would have missed anyway.
So, since let's see, since I couldn't trick attack him with a hologram,
You're able to 5-foot step here and finish with your second attack.
With a full attack?
Yeah, you can still 5-foot step.
Okay. Oh, I got the wrong thingy on.
Oh,
I
never
missed
mind.
with the second attack anyway.
Okay, go
Because a
ahead, Bill.
19 doesn't hit.
all right. Since I couldn't,
I was there, Wesley. I let you go.
since I couldn't distract him with a hologram last time, this time I reprogram my data pad really quick and have it create like this high-pitched screeching noise
Okay,
to try to distract him that way.
all right.
And I will trick attack him. And try to make him off target.
Stay off target.
All right.
That's
He
not
does
enough.
react to the sound effect, and he is affected. That was a success.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Oh.
Well, hopefully I hit because 34 fire damage is nice. And then this time I'm firing with my semi-auto pistol, so this is just piercing damage.
Okay.
This is
your
not.
attack always fire?
Unfortunately, my trick attack, I believe, is. Let's see. Hold on. Cancel that.
Actually,
it
I don't
says-
think it is. I think it's whatever type that your main weapon is. So that'll actually be piercing damage.
That's what I thought.
So the fire resist won't damper that.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I probably just made it fire because I usually always use my laser pistol.
Yeah.
All right, so this shot, however, is with my semi-auto pistol, my elite semi-auto pistol, which is just piercing. And I'm going to activate my little charm and try to fire at him again. Wait, do I have get him on?
Not on him.
Okay.
No, not yet.
All right.
Sorry, I killed the one that had to get him.
That's all right.
Did that roll the same thing?
No, it rolled a 21. I still don't think that's probably going to hit. Although he is flat-footed to me because my trick attack worked.
Is there a +1 on the table anywhere?
Shit.
Yeah,
Not
you were.
unless Drez is standing next to him.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you were 1 too low. You needed to roll. Yeah, you needed to roll a 22 to hit him with the flat-footed on.
Jackie Chan.
That was
All
it. Was
right.
close though.
Yeah.
Can I channel Drez at this point?
No, you missed it. We did Drez tryouts. Everyone tried to do Drez. Only Steven could do it. So.
Oh, well. I'm sorry. That sucks.
Uh-oh, I think we have a late contender.
Oh, well. Kick their ass.
All right, everyone's stepping up their Drez game. Did you want to move, Bill? Or are you happy where you're at?
No, I'm staying up on top of that container.
Okay, Newell.
Before I forget, I'm gonna see what I know about said squishiness.
Okay. Give me a physical sciences check.
Physical, not life. Okay.
Or I'm sorry, life. life. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. I can do that too.
25 is...
Terrible.
It is a success.
Okay, what is it resistant to? Or weak to? Maybe that's better.
Those are two different questions.
Okay, what is it? What is its or what things is it weak to? Well, you know what I'm saying, right?
Not really.
Brain.
Yes, if you had something that was adamantine, you would cut right through its normal damage resistance.
Oh, great. Adamantine. All right. Let's follow that up with
That's interesting. Do I have
What is your favorite color?
yeah, what is the airspeed of an unladen swallow?
Red. No blue!
Come.
Any other how does it attack usually?
Okay, so its attacks are, you've seen the pseudopod, which is a pretty typical ooze type ability. And through the junk in its back, it has 3 different types of ranged attacks. It can form an Amphelion artillery laser weapon, which will rip through and do a lot of fire damage. It can build real quick a dual crossbolter and fire crossbolts at you for piercing damage. Or you could do the Red Star plasma rifle, which you've seen, which does electricity and fire damage.
Okay. I would like to take some cover, maybe behind this
One
thing.
other ability, it also has an offensive ability called Kit Bash, where if it ever runs into anything else that it's not getting through, it can Kit Bash a weapon to get through resistances of its enemies.
Oh. I'm gonna take cover and try and shoot it with my newfangled gun.
Why don't we try to befriend it and have it like get through the necromancy stuff for us?
Can you befriend it? Does anybody speak ooze?
You just killed its mate.
I know a guy Yaro who probably could.
He can tame anything.
You just killed its mate. I doubt you're gonna make friends with it.
Well, then we shall enslave it then.
29 is a hit. That is fire damage, though, so it does resist quite a bit of that.
Yeah.
I have to laugh at Starfinder's monster design team. Or like, okay, let's go down the D&D list. Okay, we'll make that character do this, that. Oozes, what the hell are we going to do on it? I know, let's just stick junk on it. Alright, that works.
Wesley, your turn.
Drop down here and blast that mofo.
Thunderlord.
Ugh, damn it. Yeah, these things don't work. Alright.
Oh, they work. It's just roll 20.
And plus 13. Bam! How about 20?
20 is not going to be enough to hit.
You son of a... Alright.
You know my mom?
Not a problem.
Oh, sorry.
You son of another lady. Alright.
It's probably very nice.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna run up. He's gonna rat-a-tat on his ass. How about a 30? Boom.
Oh, and a crit.
And a crit. That's 36 points of damage right there, baby.
Okay. Oh, okay, the extreme. Oh, this is your gun. Okay.
Yeah.
So, actually...
I do like the name of it, though. Extreme Bludgeoning Mega Smash.
Mega Slam, triple damage. Actually, since Inspiring Shot or Blinding Hail of Bullets could apply, I'll let you pick which one you want to do.
Let's see. It's real blurry on my screen.
I don't think any
within 30 feet ends.
I don't think any of you have any conditions right now, do you?
Yeah, I don't think so. What was the other?
You gain concealment from the target for 1 round.
Oh,
Oh, you know what?
anybody or just
Oh yeah, we'll say anybody. You can give it to anybody.
okay? Then I'll give it to Switch. You
All
now
right.
have concealment.
So 36 minus the resistance, and it is bloodied
Ho ho ho.
as your rat-a-tat-tat just rips right into it.
Good boy, Temex.
All right, so Switch has concealment. Ryder.
All right, I'm gonna smack him up again. Well, not again. It's the first time on this guy. Hopefully.
20. Is it flat-footed right now?
He's flat-footed with the clever attack.
Okay, so that will be a hit. Just barely.
And then I will yell, "Get him!" on him, and turn my haste circuits off.
He is not looking good. Okay. But he does get one more round to do something. All right, let's see. Actually, he's going to fire at... Man. He turns the... you see the junk shift around on his back, and the Aphelion artillery laser cannon comes out. And he's going to fire it point blank at Switch. And a 37 is going to hit.
Wow.
Even though
For...
Switch is concealed?
Oh, yeah, there's a concealed chance. So, actually...
Yeah.
So let's roll the percentage die. So that'd be a 50% miss chance. Do you want high or low, Matt? High or low, or which one is good? I'll put it that way. Did we lose Matt?
Maybe.
Sorry, I was mute. I'll go high.
All right. The percentage die is 26.
Oh well.
So
We're gonna do deflect projectile anyway.
okay. So it makes it a miss, right?
No. If I can.
Oh no! Yeah, I know what you're doing. Yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
If I can roll an attack that's higher than his attack, then I deflect it.
All right, you got to beat a 37. Ooh. We'll give you the Karate Kid award if you do this, because you'll be the best.
Hey, you have to like
around.
Oh, I clicked on everything.
And it's roll 20.
Does it? Oh, wait a minute. I got it. Damn it. I don't know that it added everything in there.
All right, let's see. Looks like you got your.
Oh, it totally did. You rolled a 2.
Yeah, you rolled a 2. So.
Does it have +5?
+2.
There's another +5 on there, but it's still not a 37.
Yep.
Because deflect projectile gives me an additional +5, and it didn't add that in there either.
Okay.
So I should have been a +22. So yeah, that's still not enough.
Yep.
Okay.
So
no worries.
17 fire damage to Switch, and it's gonna stay where it's at. All right, you guys have a round to drop it before it's gonna.
Do it.
Scratch Switch again.
And you have get him.
Yeah.
Get him.
Good. You turn that off, and this seems to be working for me. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, now it's there. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I turned deflect projectiles off so I wasn't at a +23. Why not? 27 and 22.
First one hits, but the second does not. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, 22 was just barely a hit.
So that's 59 points damage.
And that is enough to destroy him. So how does he go down? Just like the other one?
Just like the other one. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Since I use this, I would say I'd swing with acted like I was going to swing with the one, but reached out and did an uppercut, and the other blade just went up through his head.
And the
But we'll
ooze
just
shudders and falls dead.
uppercut.
And his junk shoots out of him like in a Final Fantasy game and just falls on the ground all around him. Actually, that wouldn't be Final Fantasy. Never mind. Good job, guys.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless
Bless
I think
you.
I'm allergic to these things.
All right. Well, I put a little bit of a hurting on you, but I think you guys did pretty good, actually. I think you guys. Do you guys want to press on to the bridge now, quickly, before anyone does any recovery?
Sure.
I heard a yes. Let's go.
I want to look through all this junk.
Yeah, let's look through the junk
Oh, okay.
and take slime samples.
Slime samples.
Okay. You do find here. I will actually make. You do find the 3 guns that it actually has. So let me pull this back up. Where is it at? So the Aphelion artillery laser. There's 2 of those. There's 2 of the dual crossbolters. 2 of the Red Star plasma rifles.
The Aphelion artillery laser, that's not a pistol, is it?
No, that is not a pistol.
Are any of those something we want to mount to Timex?
And for the rest, I do need a perception check to sort through what's junk and what's not junk.
Sure.
Okay, you find 1 frag grenade 4. You find 3 of the electricity grenade tier 3, Mark 3. Find a med kit, but it is covered in orange ooze, so you're not sure if you really want to use it.
Shoot some death. Maybe they give some really cool.
And you'll find 2 more things. You find a cold iron, whatchamacallit, the thing, you can add it to your ammo and give it the cold iron trait. Oh, yeah. And the other one is an armor upgrade, a force field, and the color is white.